Aloha everyone, what is going on my dudes? Today is March 7th, 2022. We got another RuneScape update for y'all. Today is a standard patch week, so without any further ado, let's jump right into the video. Let's go.
Cats is the illest. What you talking about, Willis?
Alright guys, before we get into the patches, I just want to quickly remind you that the Path to the Creators Part 2 is an ongoing yak track that came out last week with the Abyssal Creatures update. It's around for 2 whole months, and if you did not know, every tier can be completed with Kill and Skill, meaning that this is the first yak track that can be completed completely passively by just playing the game. If you did not know, it's worth checking out. You may have already completed some of the tiers. Also, this Wednesday, March 9th, which happens to also be my birthday by the way, the Combat Council is coming on live stream to discuss the current combat meta. If I feel that there's anything newsworthy, I'll definitely be covering it on the channel, so do look out for that. If not, you can watch it on your own on Twitch, Wednesday, March 9th, 17 game time. Alright guys, with that out of the way, we're going to jump into those patch notes and see what's been changed with today's update, so let's go ahead and check it out. Following feedback, an instance version of the Abyssal Asylum has been implemented. This is a temporary instance that will be available for the month of March. Only 6 players can be inside the asylum at a time. If you're a 7th player to enter the asylum, you will be put in your own instance, allowing up to 5 more people to join before a new one is formed. All existing functionality remains the same. You'll simply have a quieter experience when slaying abyssal demons. The spring cleaner will now correctly disassemble high alchemy or calcum salvage drops from abyssal lords. They fixed an issue with the broadcast message for Jaws of the Abyss appearing when killing abyssal lords. Fixed an issue with slayer contracts being listed as nothing instead of abyssal demons. Players will now be able to continue attacking abyssal lords reliably as they perform their teleport. Using incendiary shot, players were able to extend igneous cleave, X kills special attack. This was unintended and has now been fixed. Targeted magma tempest will no longer cancel if aimed at a non-NPC object or scenery. Both Zuck and Arc Glacier were still wearing their Santa hats outside of an active combat encounter. This has finally been removed. The third age augmented version of the Dark Shard of Lang has the correct inventory icon now. The new updated artwork for the Noble outfit has been plugged into Solomon's General Store. The marketplace product information for the Cinder and Pulse cores has been updated to correctly reflect their functionality. Players were unable to complete the Eye of Het 2 mini quest due to Trindine failing to appear near the archaeology camp. This has now been fixed and you should be able to progress through the mini quest without further issue. The poly item is now correctly rendered with no visual issues in the hero and customization interfaces. Corrected the cuts on the female model version of the Noble jacket. Seryu's health bar no longer remains visible when you teleport out after defeating it. The telekinetic grab spell could be used during phase 4 of the Raksha fight to obtain Shattered Shadow Anima. Bank it and reuse it at future Raksha encounters. It's now no longer possible to use grab in this way. Fixed an issue where players couldn't close the settings menu until the prize from the treasure hunter chest was claimed. Death Touch darts no longer miss their target while wearing accuracy affecting gear. Elvark's head can no longer be equipped and disappears after the Dragon Slayer quest. Fixed an issue where the coin was missing during the Lucky Coin idle and walk animations. Fixed an issue with missing imps during the Imp Catcher quest. Fixed an issue with the Bic Templar shield cosmetic, which would float behind the player model when sheathed. And finally, the Champion's Ring critical strike boost will now correctly apply to enemies who are affected by the Parasite Bleed. That is it for your patch notes. Links to everything discussed in this video will be down in the description below. Head on over there to check it out. With that, I'm going to wrap up the video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed yet and you want to stay up to date on all things RuneScape related, hit that subscribe button. Anyways, I appreciate you watching. I am out. Aloha.